window as Ariba stirred her untouched coffee. It had been 10 years since she last saw Zion, but today his name was everywhere in her mind. The news of his engagement had reached her through an old college friend, and ever since, memories she thought she had buried deep began to crawl back like waves hitting the shore. Back in university, Zion had been everything to her, kind, funny, endlessly patient with her moods, and always the one to wait in the corridor, with a warm cup of chai, when her lectures ended late. Their bond had been unspoken at first, but undeniable. It grew quietly, like a flower blooming in a hidden corner of the garden, unnoticed by the world, but thriving nonetheless. She remembered how one winter night he had finally held her hand and whispered, "One day I want to marry you." Her heart had swelled with hope. But life was never simple. Her family didn't approve. "He's too soft, not ambitious," her father had said. Her mother, silent, had only looked at her with eyes full of fear. Fear of societal gossip, family pride, and what will people say? So Ariba did what was expected. She ended it. No fight, no drama, just a quiet message. "I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry." Zion didn't reply. He never blocked her, never messaged back, just disappeared. Years passed. She married someone else, a banker, educated, respectable. The marriage was decent, but her heart never lit up again the way it used to when Zion laughed with her over cheap street fries. There was no warmth, only routine. Eventually, that too ended in a mutual divorce. And now she sat alone, with too much silence in her apartment and too much noise in her heart. She pulled out her phone and scrolled through social media. There he was, Zion smiling beside a woman in a pale blue dress, holding her hand like it was something precious. His eyes still held that softness, but something else too. Peace. He looked complete. Ariba's eyes filled before she could stop them. She didn't want to cry, not in public, not over a man who had every right to move on. But the ache inside her chest wasn't about losing him. Today, it was about never having the courage. A small part of her hoped he remembered her. That maybe once in a while he thought of her too. But another part, the honest, aching part, knew that whatever they had belonged to a version of her that no longer existed. She whispered into the rim of her coffee cup. "I wanted to marry you, Zion, I really did. But I was a coward. And today I regret that more than anything." Outside, the rain kept falling, and Ariba sat there quietly, with only her memories and a cup gone cold.